I appreciate my Republican colleagues inviting Mr. Holtz-Eakin to give us the conservative point of view. I imagine that my colleagues on the other side of the aisle respect your hard-headed analysis of our economy. Do you still hold to your beliefs that immigration reform and welcoming immigrants into our economy ultimately will raise the wages of American workers?
Absolutely.
Can you expound on that a little bit more?
Sure. If you look at the research on the impact of immigration on native-born workers, you find that immigrants are on average complements to those native-born workers, meaning in economic terms, when they arrive, they raise the wages of the native-born workers. Immigrants are disproportionately entrepreneurial. They start businesses at a higher rate. They bring capital and hire workers at a rate above the native-born. They work longer. They retire later. They're a source of enormous vitality to the U.S. economy, and no one should misunderstand that.
So you would counsel my Republican colleagues to push for immigration reform and to welcome immigrants into our economy?
I have for my entire career, and you've seen my success.
And you maintain that immigrants do not depress wages, but they actually have either no effect on wages, but actually ultimately increase those wages because our productivity goes up as a nation.
I am convinced that the blanket statement, no one's wages ever go down, is probably wrong. Blanket statements are always wrong in economics. But I think the vast amount of evidence is that they are beneficial to the wages of native-born workers.
Of course, I believe that we need a strong, baseline of a minimum wage. We need immigration reform to reduce the effect of the shadow economy so that people are not being exploited by employers who are taking advantage of their undocumented status. We can argue about where that minimum wage should be set, but do you also believe that as well, that the shadow economy is not good for us?
I think it's terrible if we have circumstances that permit people to be exploited by the workers. I mean, that's a real issue and it ought to be taken seriously by everyone in this committee. The place where we disagree is on the minimum wage, and what I would say to you is, it's not that you don't want to try to do something. This is the wrong thing to do. We have a lot of evidence from the Earned Income Tax Credit that it promotes work and helps these people. Try the non-custodial tax credit. There are a variety of alternatives. This is just the single worst way to try to help these people.
Fair enough. We simply disagree on the level of the minimum wage, but we do agree on immigration reform and the value of immigrants in our economy.